Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 22 of 7 Days to Die Experimental Alpha 16. Nick here from the Epic Film Guys, and I've got a bunch of stuff to show you guys. I know a little bit of time has passed in the game since last you joined me, and I'm pretty sure I showed you guys all the hidden wires and stuff, and how I've got the closets and stuff, even though now I have lights in the closets, which I love. I think that's cool. But basically, I added that second generator in here. I know that's something that I meant. Get that stupid rebar frame out of my thing there. Yeah, I added a second generator in here. So this generator here now powers just the lights in the underground tunnels. And this one is my grid generator. And we're going to end up having to add another one of those at some point later in the game. But we'll wait until later. I did build a mini bike for down here. So now I could take the mini bike and get all over the place down here, which I haven't done in quite a while. Give me my glue. Actually, I'm waiting for some steel arrowheads as well. There we go. I need literally all of the steel arrows I can make there. There we go. And the rest of these can go back in there. Ditch this iron. Let's see. Splints, yes. Alright, and you can see I've got a whole bunch of fun stuff here in the inventory. And what I'm actually going to try to do, we've only got 3 hours of daylight left, so it's not like a burden. It's not like a ton of time here, but where is... There we go. Finished making all that duct tape that I started to before, and how many of these we got now? Come on, the rest are just going to have to come with us, I guess. Probably. Alright. So let's head out of here. We're going to turn the lights off. I'm getting good at flipping the switch and making sure the lights stay off when I leave here. The only problem is, since I don't have that mining helmet, I can't really see anything when I do. But we're going to work on a solution for that a little bit later on. Just got a couple things to show you guys here, and then we're going to get to work here. It's almost nighttime, which means the Horde night is almost here. And I've got a lot of stuff I want to do at the Horde Night base as well. Let's flip this off here. You'll notice, first and foremost, that these are gone. I got rid of those relays that were right there. And, boom, got a switch here for all the lights in this floor. These are all now also controlled by the generator that controls the lights downstairs. So all the lights for the house are on one single generator now. And what I had to do is I had to put a relay up above this pillar. But if you recall, this is just a one-story single-floor house, so we added an area rug. This is literally just concrete plates. I had to have something here to cover up the relay, and I was like, well, hell, why don't I just use the paint tool and paint it like a carpet? You had to paint all the little edges of these, too. It's annoying, but yeah, slapped a carpet here. Just why the hell not? Just throw in a little carpet there. All right, so we are making a lot of stuff, and boom, guys. What do you think about this? All right, let's actually get down ground level and let's look over the top of the retaining wall so you guys can kind of see in the distance. I am almost all the way to the other house, all the way across the valley now. We're going to try to get as much done before dark as we can here. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Let's go to the corner here so you guys can see. I've also finished the retaining wall, so that's done. And they actually disappear off there into the distance, but let's get ourselves a screen grab here. There we go. I've got a lot of upgrade work to do to this, and I'm going to change this. This whole thing here where it comes up out of the roof and stuff, that's all going away. And actually what I'm going to do, I'll show you guys the way that this comes down here in front of the retaining wall. But yeah, I finished this. This is all done now. I just have to finish tapering the hill in here using all that converted dirt that I have, but I just haven't done it yet. That'll probably wait till after Horde Night, I'm sure. But basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch a hole right in the retaining wall. Like, basically, it's about 2 blocks lower than where those relays are right now, straight over to this pole. So, where those relays are coming up out of the underground, boom, that's where they're going to go right there. And I have a little bit of an electric perimeter fence here, and some of these cool breakaway spikes. just to kind of protect the retaining wall, because I think it's video 19, no, video 20 maybe. where all of a sudden, like, a horde of zombies showed up while I was underground, and they just started beating the ever-loving hell out of the wall here, and I got to do some stuff on the sides yet. I still got to fix up this side a little bit, but yeah, the retaining wall is finished. I filled in all the dirt up top. This one wasn't very stable here. I had to build a little platform. You see, this is what I did with these. Basic concept here is I just dug one block down, stuck a couple rebar frames, so that way there's actually some kind of a foundation. It's not just surrounded by dirt. If the zombies ever do get at it, they'll have to dig down pretty far to actually try to knock one of the poles over. I'll just show you guys this here really quick. But yeah, see, got this all filled in. Retaining wall is all filled in. I don't know what I'm going to do up here yet. Definitely going to be some auto turrets and things of that nature, but I haven't done it yet. I would upgrade that, but we're going to get rid of it, so I don't need to. And yeah, filled in over here as well. I had a group of zombies come up over the top here, and they just kept jumping off, like, because I was down below. Speaking of zombies, we got a couple up there behind the house, but we're not going to bother with them right now. We've got work to do. We've only got 2 hours left before the end here. So let me, with my broken leg, of course my leg's broken. Why wouldn't it be? I'm building all these high towers. Do you really think it's not going to be? But yeah, let me zoom to the end of where I left off. And yeah, I mean, you could see there just the amount of work. These actually don't take long to throw up. They're really, really quick. I actually went through and put the posts in the ground first. So now I'm just running through and adding the poles to where the posts already are. I had to go right through the middle of that cave thing, so I had to build kind of a huge platform down here. I'll show you real quick. I'm going to be out at night, and I don't really want to be out at night, but whatever. But yeah, I had to build a big platform on it because, you know, if zombies get stuck down in there or whatever, I want that to have a solid enough base where they're not going to whack it away. Because the sad thing about the grid is if they take down one pole, the grid's offline. So we want to make sure we make these good and strong. I may actually come with some plates later and just do a plate on the bottom level of these. And I tried to keep some of them the same level. And then I tried to vary some of them up. Like a couple of them that go up to the higher heights are shorter. And especially toward the beginning, like I made some super tall ones. You can kind of see that as you get over there in the distance. Like some of them are super duper tall. But then, you know, a lot of these I kept at the same height, and now we're tapering back up again because we're going to be heading up the hill to the house here. Is that a zombie? No zombies right now. I'm a busy man. And big thanks to Demon Soul. I've been talking to him back and forth on Twitter and on YouTube, so thank you very much for checking out all the videos. But he keeps telling me I got to get an underground access to the Horde Night base. It's like, yes, I absolutely do. You are 100% correct, sir. All right, so now, but basically this is why I've got this all laid out like this, because we got to stick hay bales down. And my leg is actually broken just from not even missing the hay bales, but just from the hay bales just not doing their job properly. All right, so this is actually going to be the first one where we're actually going to turn this thing. Let's see what 15 looks like. Yeah, so 15, we're already doing pretty good. So we're actually going to just call it right here. We have to go into advanced rotations for these. There we go. So like I said, this is actually going to be the first time that this whole pole mess is going to be turning. There we go. And we just stick some relays right on the top. And then right off the side. Boom. Easy peasy. Now, to wire them, because they're a little bit too far apart to reach each one of them, so you got to kind of nerd pole up in the middle of the two, and this one's going to be... Can we put some rebar frames down, please? There we go. We've got to kind of work with it a little bit to try to get it to do what we want it to do, but that's beside the point. Too high. As long as I can reach both of them... See, I can't reach one of them already. That might not be good. This one I can reach. And we have no problem in terms of connectivity. I think we might have to actually sneak out one block here to grab power from this guy. And you're still going to not... Are you serious? There we go. Fortunately, most of them don't turn like this. Now, you guys might notice that there's 2 relays on top of each of these things. And all those relays are, right now anyway, fed off of the same generator. That's not how it's going to stay. That's just how it is for right now. Eventually, there will be a second generator. That's why I'm adding both of them now. Eventually, there will be a second generator. And I will add... all I'll have to do is basically switch like 1 relay back at the house to be fed off of its own generator, and then that whole second line will be taken over by a separate generator. And it did that anticipating future power needs. And yeah. So yeah, we're already right here. Alright, we got about an hour until the end of the day here. So I think we've got most of them done. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to do. And I already finished the one on the roof of the house. The roof of the house I already did. And you can see the roof right there. I had to change the roof of the house to accommodate adding what... It was a freaking pain in my ass, but hey. Do you have to go to these kind of lengths? No. Could you just put a generator in the basement and call it a day? Yes. But when you want to build complicated designs and systems, you kind of got to do what you got to do. I don't believe these ones are actually 8 blocks apart. Let's check. Oh, they actually are. Right, well, this one I'm probably going to have to work out from the top again and do what I can do. Oh, maybe not. I might be able to square everything right from here. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Come on. Nope, gonna make me go out again. Very precarious doing this high work. And I'd really like to not fall and break things, and you know how it goes. I almost took the wrong frame up. And where's the next one? Yeah, the next one's on the bank, which was annoying to even try to put in there. Horde Night base is looking good. I'm going to have to do some rewiring at the house here because the whole system's going to change. You see, so the bank, so I'm going to take these way up now. This one I think I'll make level, and then the subsequent one, this one's going to be a pain in the ass even to put a frickin', I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, not many choices. Jesus, yeah, we're already right there. So this would probably be the shortest pole of them all. And obviously we'll upgrade all these, we'll paint all these eventually. It's just something that I have not gotten a chance to do yet. I may actually be able to reach this one. Maybe if I stick a rebar frame on here. Because these are pretty close together because I knew I had to go up the hill. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I knew I had to go up the hill, so I tried to... Yeah, that's actually very nice. I love how when you use the wire tool, you can see the direction the electricity's flowing, so you can just see it way down there in the distance. Coming all the way up here. That's so awesome. So awesome. All right, that saved me a little bit of time since I don't have to nerd pull up. I thought I was going to miss that for a second there, and then I was going to get really mad. I think we'll do one more here, and then we're going to head back. Night? I honestly, God, don't know what I'm going to do at night. Probably just prepare stuff for Horde Night. Although, what needs to even be prepared? I don't even know. There we go. All right. So, yeah, I mean... Yeah, we're going to go a good bit higher here because we want to get this up off the ground so it's not interrupting my view on Horde Nights and stuff. I may actually add a little bit of protection at the base of some of these, especially the ones right here near the Horde Night base. Boink. And we get a nerd pole up. This one's going to be a little bit annoying to try to get to. Oh, Jesus. What a pain in my ass. I don't want that to fall. I might have actually gone a little bit too much with this. Yeah, I do believe I actually went a little bit too far with it because I can't see it now. This is also leaving me out here later than I wanted to be. Oh, look at this. You see this? Look at this. Horde coming through right now. Alright, we're going to have to figure this out in the morning. I'm going to get screwed if I don't. You son of a bitch. Have to clean these guys out real fast. Because they're going to get feral here in just a hot second. Die, please. I'm at least smart enough to have some splints on me, which I completely forgot about last time. Things are about to get way more interesting here. Yo, guys. Hey, where are you going? My kingdom for a frickin' torch or something right now. Those are just crawlers that I hear, so I'm not worried about crawlers. I know that one guy was over there. Oh, here we go. Shut up. Says I'm undetected, which is a good thing. And Demon Soul was also telling me about an elevator, I guess, and I think Game for Kicks is the one that was showing something about an elevator. I haven't watched it yet because I want to try to figure something like that out for myself first. I love to kind of do all this stuff on my own first, see if I can figure stuff out. See if I can figure out all the game has to offer, all the features and stuff, before I start, you know, just watching everybody else's YouTube channel and taking all their stuff. Oh, look at this. We got a zombie right here by the house. Hey. I can't even fucking see. I need to get some exterior lights going with this house. Alright, back safely. Alright. Well. Once again, I'm out of food. Actually, let's turn all these lights off. No, we don't need them on. Sad thing is, I kind of forget what the elevation was that I needed to be at in order to punch that. In order to punch that power straight through the wall. I don't remember where it was, so. Like, how much light does this give off if I leave the door? None. Like, next to nothing. I need to probably start just leaving these lights on, or put one light that's not on the switch system, so I can at least see down here until I get down here. Let's see. So what do we got? What is this one? Yeah, turn this off. Actually, no. That's also running the perimeter fence around the retaining wall. I gotta keep that on. Shit. So yeah, I don't know what to do with that now, guys. I really don't. So yeah, our poles, we can sort of see them on here. They look like stitching, kind of going across the land. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with that one power pole. I may just have to take it down a level or two. It might just be too high. And then step it up with the next one, and the next one as I come into the roof. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It's been forever since I have been back to the city or anything like that. I don't think I went back at all since the 21st day horde. I mean, I did that drive around where I wandered around and did all this nonsense, found this little town and stuff, but other than that, yeah, I have not done anything. I have not gone back to my city or anything like that. I still got that Crack-A-Book headquarters back there. Oh, there's another day. I forgot there's another trader right there. I think there's another Crack-A-Book headquarters in one of those buildings right there. Completely untouched, so I could go in that one as well. So much to do yet. The garden actually should be ready in the morning. I think that might be the first thing we do in the morning, is go empty out the garden. It should be my first actual crop yields this time. What do we got on us here? I can drop some of this stuff. I've got enough ammo for Horde Night. There's Molotovs back at the Horde Night base. I'll probably die again when I use them anyway, so who cares? We'll just take all that concrete with us. Take that wood. Screw the flour for now. And alright, so I guess what we're going to do is just get some cement here. I set all these to burn actually right before I started recording because I was like, do they really want to see me load up the forges again? No. Probably not. So, ooh, look at that. Wow, I've got a ton of cement in this guy. Hell yeah, it's going to take longer than I actually have in there for fuel right now. And then this guy was just making a forged steel. That's right. Alright. Well, the serial heads will move upstairs. Alright, and... Alright, so we have enough here to do... I need 4 stacks of stone. Well, 3.5 basically, but we're gonna do 2,000. So I'm gonna make 10,000 buckets of cement mix right now. And yeah, I don't know what else to do for the night. I could extend the electric grid underground here, make some more simple lights, and extend it further underneath. Down into the desert area. I still have not done that. Why did I always do that with the last one? I'm not paying attention. And then I'll just move this cement for the last one in there, like, hoo-doo-doo. Alright. We're gonna get all this stuff set to build, and then, I mean, whatever I do during the night, I will finish up off recording here. And then when I rejoin you guys, it'll be the day of the Horde, and then, I don't know, we'll figure out something that needs to be done then, so... I will see you guys in just a moment here. Alright, morning has arrived on day 28, so we are back. And let's see. You're not running, you are running. Have to get some more gas in that guy. Alright, so we've got a little bit of work we got to do here at the main base before we can continue taking our electricity across the map. Oh, this sucks for the broken leg. I could see why Demon Soul was so eager to try to get me to set up the elevator thing. Alright, well, we've we've got this here now. And I know you can't see all that well because it's still kind of dark and I don't have a helmet light or anything, but I'm running the power straight through the wall now. Straight from the relays that are on the shaft. And what I actually did was I'm cutting out this entire relay, so 1/2 of the pole that's going over is not going to give any power. But, I mean, that's essentially because for now, it's going to... I mean, each of these is a watt of electricity. That's a lot of wattage just to pump the same route over there twice. This is going to be for the second line that we're going to run over there. At some point, I've got to put a generator downstairs somewhere and run some relays up to connect to this. So for now, we're only going to stick with this one. Come on, where the hell is the ladder? I can't see a goddamn thing. There's one of the ones on the side, so it should be like right here, right? Oh, there it is. God damn. Ugh. All right. So essentially what I can do... Let's turn our lights off. Let's not waste gas. It is this guy right here, essentially. If I even hit... Well, I have a little bit of wood. Give me this. Don't need this relay here at all anymore because we're going to take all of those poles straight out of the equation. Don't even need them anymore. So let's go ahead and just pop a couple of wood frames back in here. And right there. I need to grab some wood while I'm outside. You see I did build a whole bunch of spikes during the night. We're pretty well prepared for Horde Night. I mean, there's not a lot I have left to do in terms of preparing for the actual Horde Night. That I'm not concerned with. It's just more getting all this wiring and shit done. So now, well, I need to get up on the roof. We'll go up like over here. Yeah, all these. Can I collect any of these? Yeah. I'll take these if I can. For some reason, sometimes you can take them and sometimes you can't. I don't know why. I figured maybe it's, oh, if it's live or if it's dead, you can take it. But no, it doesn't seem to be any sense to it at all. Like, I can take some of them, I can't take others, and I don't understand why that is. Can I have this one, please? So yeah, like this one, it won't let me take this one. I do not know why. There's nothing connected to it anymore. It's dead. It just won't let me take that one. I don't get it. Oh, well. Alright, so anyway. Let me fast forward through this, guys. We're going to zip these poles on the roof down here real quick. And of course, now we've got a huge gap here in the electric fence, but, I mean, it is what it is. I'll have to fix it later. I don't want to sit here and take an eternity to fix it now. Again, this is the dead side, so that's not going to mean anything. So it's going to be the right-hand side going across the poles. All the way across is going to be dead. And we've got a nerd pole up here. We got to take out these guys as well. Maybe the game will be nice to me and let me have them back. I doubt it, but maybe. Like I said, it does not make any sense to me. Sometimes you can get them back, sometimes you can't. I do not understand why. Whatever. Not like electric parts are hard to come by or anything else. Collect either of these. Nope. Okay, these are completely dead. There's not even any wires coming from them anymore. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But yeah, I mean, we've got that little gap there in the electric perimeter. That's fine. But yeah, now the wires are just coming straight out of the wall. I kind of wish it was more of a straight-on shot. I kind of wish I had done this a little bit differently. I could always move those. I could always just move over to where the pole is. Behind that wall, I did leave that entire thing dug out and open for now. So that's subject to change. That'll probably bug me enough to where I'll keep looking at it and I'll be like, God damn it. But yeah, I could always just move it over to like right here, and that actually would just be one more set of relays over and then out. So that wouldn't be that complicated. All right, let me zoom back over to the other base. I know I just heard you, zombie. I know I did. We've also got a mess of corpses over here from that horde that attacked us at the very end of the night last time. At the very start of the night, excuse me, not the end. Coffee seed. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? That's what I want to do. I wanted to go over to my garden and get my crops, but I forgot. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to try to do that later. I should have enough crops over there now where I can get a yield and I can actually make some meat stew, which would be very, very nice. I heard you, zombie. Where were you? Oh, somebody. Ooh, we had a couple wander up here and hit the defenses on the Horde Knight base. So yeah, I think this one might just be too tall. I really think that that's the problem here. And I need to try to be a little more realistic in terms of my stepping up and stepping down. How many blocks is this away? I don't think this is 8. It might be, though. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, well, let me get up here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go somewhere even like in this range. Nothing this crazy. This is just way too high. So we're just going to clip it really quick. Just let everything drop. It's fine. Whatever. Rebuild stuff later. Who cares? We've got too much to do and too little time to do it, so we can't be screwing around here. Worrying about... Oh, look at that. This shit fell all the way down to the bottom there. The whole shape of that road changed when that frickin' thing broke down there. Alright, so now... Get my advanced rotations in here. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Oh, almost forgot. Gimme. Thank you. So now... we should be in much better shape here in terms of being able to connect the grid. Yep, there we go. And again, the right side of the poles is the dead side now, so I got to make sure I keep that in mind when I'm wiring up the base over here because, well, I'm not going to be able to wire everything in. Figure out what to do about that a little bit later here. Alright. So that problem was solved. Junk. Junk. I've got way too much of that crap as it is. Feathers I don't even really need. Coffee seed I don't need. And, well, why don't we hang on to the shams for the time being. Alright, so that one's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So why don't we go 10 high on this guy here. Yeah, see, so we're above it, but we're not so far above it that it's just crazy. Pretty sure these are almost the same elevation, too, so it shouldn't really be an issue in terms of the actual elevation that I'm at here. Whoop. And whoop. Really want this leg to heal before Horde Night. So part of that is not breaking it again. All right, once again, we should be able to just reach over. Pop that. Right in there. Same thing here. And boom, pop that right in there. Actually, that indicator wasn't even up, and it's still connected. Maybe I can do it a little bit further away than I thought. Maybe the wire tool has a little bit more reach than it's letting on. So yeah, I still love this distant POI thing. The hill back there looks completely fine. Nothing wrong with it. And we've got, yeah, I was going to say, I believe we have 2 more. And let's do... See, because the one on the house is slightly higher than this one, so I think we'll do like 12 here, 12 there. Yeah, why don't we do 12 and 12? And actually, we're going to just be proactive here. Electric fence is off, in case you guys thought I was going to shock myself there. Everything's controlled by the generator inside. I actually want to put a switch somewhere outside, probably on one of the poles, that will control the power grid, just in case what happens last time happens again, where I die and have to run back here. I don't have to get electrocuted trying to get back to my frickin' base. All right. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So just stick these guys on here like so, and like so. There we go. Yeah, it helps if I'm on top of it first. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There we go. And what I can actually do, when I bring this into the roof, I could take the single line. Actually, why don't I do that? And then all I'll have to do is switch it on the pole later when I actually do the other generator back at the house. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll actually just take this relay and on the, probably on the rooftop pole, I'll branch it out into 2 separate relays. All right, so 1 more pole, guys. And here we go. Alright, we're actually going to need to rotate this guy. There we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, where are they? Other side. There we go. Just hoping it wasn't going to do that thing where I land on like the corner of the block and it doesn't think it counts. Break my leg again. Oh, god damn. You'd be amazed at like how many little bushes, how many of those little dead, twisted, gnarled trees and stuff I ran into coming over here. Friggin' ridiculous. Alright, we'll actually do it with the rooftop one, because these I've got to do the annoying way here. Come on, me over there. We're gonna have to. So I gotta be able to snap power from this guy. Oh shit! Ah! Hit the wrong damn button. Alright, so, well, we're not done yet. Okay. One more time here. There we go. Push the correct button. The hell was that? Oh shit. You asshole. Stupid son of a bitch. What a pain in the ass. Alright, so now we've got our power coming all the way over to the house here. See, that one's like, what? See, 1, and then another 2, and then it would be like right in the middle of this goddamn thing. So we're going to have to go just up against this, and then we're going to have to go up like so. And up a little more. So, alright, so there's our tower on the rooftop here. We're going to have to branch over here 1 block. Alright, so the right side again, dead. So we're going to take the left side. We're just going to relay 1. And we're going to take the left side again. Boom. And then relay 2. Boom. So now we're going to have full power from both of these over at the house. And then I can wire the house the way that it needs to be wired and not have to worry about, oh, well, what's going to be wired off of this one? You know, then later when I bring over the other generator, or not bring over the other generator, when I set up the other generator, all I have to do here is just cinch it right in. And literally all I'd have to do is just cut this one connection and then reconnect it here, and then everything will be perfect. Actually, I'd probably hook up that other generator over on the other side to do that anyway, because you can't have them both feeding into the same one. Like, you can't have 2 sources feeding into the same generator system, so... There we go. All right. So that's all set, guys. Now, you know what? I don't think I have these extra posts with me, which I need. Clip that guy. No. Let's cut all these cords, because this is right on the other wall from the generator here. Alright, let me zip through some of this here for you guys.